The boy found a job on his own. He became a coal worker. Every day he shoveled coal alongside a group of grown men. Then he carried loads heavier than himself to deliver to people's homes. When dumping the coal, dust often blew back into his face. It left his eyes red and irritated. The older workers truly admired him. They praised him as an impressive kid. That made Frank incredibly happy. He felt he was already stronger than his useless father. Most importantly, he was earning money. He could help support his mother. While his classmates were out playing, he was working hard. Whenever he thought about the money he would earn at night, he no longer felt tired. But his eyes gave out first. The smoke irritated them so badly, he could barely open them. Frank was taken to the hospital. He had no choice but to stop working. Then some good news arrived. His father had returned from England. His mother took them to the station to wait, but his father did not show up. He did not return home until the next day. He looked confident and full of energy, as if he had made a lot of money. Then his mother noticed a scar on his face. It turned out he had been drinking and got into a fight, missing the train. He had not changed at all. As expected, he brought back no money. He had not even brought the Christmas gifts he promised. Compared to Frank, who worked hard for the family, no one gave him a warm welcome. After lunch, the father decided to leave again. This time he planned to try his luck in France. But as he left, no one in the family paid attention. They just kept talking among themselves. Not a single person stood up to see him off. In the end, he left in disappointment. Frank still decided to follow him. Even though his father had many flaws, there was a time he walked him to school every day. On those walks they would talk. His father would tell exaggerated stories. Back then, Frank had felt what fatherly love was. He watched his father from behind. He kept following him. But in the end, he did not call out. That became the last time he ever saw his father. After leaving, his father never came back. Frank became a high school student. Sometimes he still thought about his father. Without a provider, life became even harder. They could not afford the rent. The landlord threatened to evict them. Fortunately, they soon found another place to stay. A heavy-set man let them live downstairs. But the cost was becoming dependent on him. His mother cooked for him. Frank emptied his chamber pot. Frank disliked the way the man spoke. Living under his roof meant constant criticism. Frank continued to do well in school. His teacher had high hopes for him. The teacher believed he could go to college. But Frank had other plans. At the time, many people dreamed of going to America. Frank wanted to finish school and start working. He wanted to save money to go to America. He wanted to earn enough to move his family out. He did not want to see that man again. One day the man had been drinking and started yelling at his mother. His mother was Frank's weak spot. His father may have been flawed, but he never treated her that way. It got worse when the man threw chips at her. Frank could not take it anymore. They got into a fight. Frank's nose started bleeding. What hurt him most was his mother did not comfort him. Instead, she went upstairs to the man. Maybe she had no choice for survival. But Frank could not accept it. He grabbed his bag and left home. If he stayed, they would keep fighting. That would help no one. Frank found another job. He became a mailman. He rode his bike through streets and alleys, delivering letters to people's homes. Sometimes he faced threats. Even in the rain, he kept delivering. But Frank did not mind the job. The pay was enough to support himself. One day he fell while working, but that fall led to love. He went to deliver mail as usual. The girl who received it noticed his injury. She invited him inside. She treated his wound. Frank felt shy, but she kept looking at him. The girl had cancer, so she was direct about her feelings. From then on, Frank visited her often. He became a man in every sense, not just physically, but financially. He could now afford snacks and a soda. Around that time, his mother came to visit him. In front of her, Frank became a child again. He nervously rubbed his hands. As they talked, he suddenly started crying. Life on his own was not easy. Sometimes he missed home deeply. His mother comforted him. Then something even more painful happened. His girlfriend passed away. He had never felt such pain before. Perhaps growing up comes with loss. Meanwhile, his career took a turn. His writing talent found a use during his deliveries. An old woman in town lent money at high interest. She could not write, so she hired Frank to write letters demanding repayment. He wrote strong, intimidating letters. Many debtors were terrified by them. Even though it was questionable, Frank did not care. He earned a lot of money from her, and the first thing he did with the money was get drunk at a bar. He used to hate his father for doing that. Now he was becoming just like him. His mother kindly warned him not to drink again. But drunk Frank lost control. He lashed out. He even hit his mother. He immediately realized his mistake. He had never imagined disrespecting her. He knew alcohol caused it. From that day on, he never drank again. He did not follow his father's path. His life was about to enter a new chapter. One day he went to write another collection letter. But the old woman had died. Upstairs, Frank found her account book. He also took some of her money. He threw the book into the water. Those trapped by her debts were now free. With the money, Frank went to a shipping company. He was ready to chase the American dream. He believed he could escape poverty there. At last his dark life was beginning to see hope.